Hello everyone, and welcome to my SW Update 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Sister Wives Christine Brown shares deep heartbreak. Sister Wives star Christine Brown Woolley is deeply mourning the loss of a beloved family member this week. The reality star has plenty to celebrate this year, including the upcoming release of her memoir this fall. But for the time being, she's taking some time to reflect and publicly share her grief with her audience. On the anniversary of his passing, Christine Brown pays tribute to Garrison Brown. March 5, 2025 marks the first anniversary of Garrison Brown's death. Although his family and friends fondly remember him, no amount of time will ever completely heal the pain. Many members of the Brown family keep lower profiles and aren't publicly sharing memorial posts, choosing instead to grieve privately. I found a video of Garrison helping me move and watched it so many times, Christine shared on the platform. My heart aches without him, and every photo, video, memory, joke, story with him in it is infinitely more precious than ever. Gosh, I miss him. I can't believe he's been dead for a year. Hashtag so hard to say goodbye, hashtag missing him, hashtag saddest day, hashtag heartbroken. The TLC star included several pictures of Garrison Brown having fun with other family members. She even included a photo of Garrison and David Woolley from her wedding. Multiple photos included Garrison and Truly, who clearly had a special bond. Many Sister Wives fans' hearts go out to the family. However, Christine opted to turn off the comments to keep the conversation civil and focused on Garrison. Numerous viewers began blaming various members of his family, particularly Cody and Robin, following his death. TLC pauses Sister Wives, allowing the family to grieve in peace. As Sister Wives fans know, Season 19 is currently on hiatus at TLC. There will be more episodes arriving on the network this spring, including the highly anticipated Tell-All. TLC never officially confirmed the reason for the pause, but many viewers believe they made the decision so the family could grieve in peace in the weeks surrounding March 5. Without a doubt, it's been a difficult time for the Brown family, even without all the on-screen drama and chaos. I stay busy, but in every quiet moment you are first and foremost in my thoughts. Baby, it has been a year. We greatly miss you. I miss you so much, Janelle penned in her own Instagram post to honor her son. In a bold new chapter that has captured the hearts and minds of Sister Wives fans worldwide, Janelle Brown is inviting viewers to join her on an intimate journey inside Tata Farms, a passion project that represents not only her personal reinvention after years of tumultuous family drama but also a sincere commitment to building a sustainable, nature-centered future from the ground up. After her highly publicized separation from Cody Brown, Janelle has redefined her identity by embracing a life that is more aligned with her own values and aspirations, and Tata Farms is the tangible embodiment of that transformation. Located on a sprawling 156-acre property in North Carolina, Tata Farms is more than just an agricultural venture. It is a statement of resilience, a manifestation of Janelle's determination to put down permanent roots and create something lasting and beautiful despite the uncertainties of the future. In a recent Instagram reel set to the nostalgic strains of John Denver's Take Me Home, Country Roads, Janelle shared breathtaking glimpses of the raw, undeveloped land that she envisions transforming into a thriving homestead, a place where the wild, untamed beauty of nature coexists with modern sustainability practices and where every tree, winding dirt road, and patch of open space symbolizes both the challenges and the immense potential that lie ahead. Putting down some permanent roots for the first time. Doesn't look like much yet, but it will, she declared, her caption echoing a blend of hope and determination that has become synonymous with her new journey. People.com. Alongside her daughter Madison and son-in-law Caleb Brush, who have joined her in this ambitious endeavor, Janelle is setting out to build Tata Farms from scratch, a process that, while filled with unpredictable hurdles such as securing permits, navigating zoning regulations, and addressing environmental assessments, also offers a rare opportunity for personal reinvention and creative expression. The venture is a far cry from the drama and conflict that once defined the Brown family on television. Instead, it is a space where Janelle can channel her energy into something constructive, where every challenge, be it the slow pace of bureaucratic red tape or the labor-intensive reality of clearing overgrown brush and preparing the land for cultivation, serves as a lesson in patience, perseverance, and the art of starting anew. For Janelle, Tata Farms is not just a business, it is a labor of love that encapsulates the very essence of her journey toward healing and self-reliance. Her personal story, which is marked by years of trying to maintain a semblance of stability amid the chaos of a plural marriage, public scandals, and unrelenting media scrutiny, resonates deeply with the idea of turning a barren tract of land into a flourishing farm. She has decided to embrace a life in which her success is measured not by the ratings of a reality show but by the tangible rewards of hard work, ingenuity, and a genuine connection to the land as she embarks on this new venture. She has shed the old labels and expectations. In candid interviews and through a series of heartfelt social media posts, Janelle has recounted how the process of developing Tata Farms has been both humbling and empowering. She has spoken of the meticulous planning required to transform raw earth into a viable, sustainable ecosystem, and of the many nights spent poring over maps, environmental reports, and permit applications, efforts that have gradually taught her the value of slow, deliberate progress in a world that often demands instant gratification. Her posts reveal that while the land may currently appear rugged and untamed, each new day brings incremental improvements, the clearing of wild underbrush, the installation of rudimentary fencing to protect future crops, and even early plans for eco-friendly structures that will eventually house a farm store and community gathering space. These seemingly modest steps are, in fact, the building blocks of a much larger vision, a vision of a farm that not only produces organic, locally grown produce but also serves as a sanctuary for wildlife. And a hub for community engagement, where people can come together to celebrate nature's bounty and share in the joys and challenges of rural life. Fans have reacted with a mix of admiration, curiosity, and cautious optimism. Many have taken to online forums and social media platforms to praise Janelle for taking a risky step into an industry that is known for being demanding and fraught with unforeseen complications. Others have expressed concern about whether a reality TV star who is used to the rapid pace and sensationalism of scripted drama can truly manage the slow, frequently unforgiving rhythms of life in agriculture. Yet, for Janelle, the decision to invest in Tata Farms is as much about reclaiming control over her destiny as it is about forging a sustainable future, an endeavor that speaks to her desire to redefine success on her own terms and to prove, once and for all, that she is more than just a cast member on a reality show. It is a declaration that she is ready to build something real and enduring, even if it means starting with a patch of wild, undeveloped land that demands every ounce of her energy, creativity, and resilience. People who see Janelle's journey as a metaphor for the larger struggles of modern life, such as the difficulty of turning dreams into reality amid endless obstacles, the significance of perseverance in the face of uncertainty, and the transformative power of nature as both a teacher and a healer, have quickly turned to the project, which is appropriately named Tata Farms. The name Tata Farms evokes a sense of groundedness and organic growth. As Janelle continues to post updates from Tata Farms, she not only provides a glimpse into her inner world, a world that has been forever altered by the trials of her past and the promise of a future that she is determined to shape with her own hands, but also a behind-the-scenes look at the physical labor that goes into building a farm from the ground up. Her willingness to expose both the triumphs and the setbacks of this venture has resonated deeply with fans, who appreciate the raw honesty and the vulnerability that underpin every update, and who see in her efforts a reflection of their own struggles to create meaningful change in their lives, no matter how daunting the challenges. In this sense, Tata Farms is not merely a business venture but a symbol of personal reinvention, a space where Janelle can reconcile the conflicting parts of her identity, honor the lessons learned from years of hardship, and cultivate a new narrative that is defined by hope, sustainability, and a deep, abiding connection to the land. The journey is far from over, and there are many uncertainties ahead, from the inevitable delays caused by permitting and environmental regulations to the unpredictable whims of nature that can turn a promising season into a season of setbacks. Yet, for Janelle and her growing community of supporters, every challenge is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to ultimately emerge stronger, a process that mirrors the very essence of farming, where patience, hard work, and an unwavering belief in the future are the only ingredients for success. As the season progresses and Tata Farms slowly begins to take shape, the legacy of Janelle's new venture will likely be measured not only in the tangible rewards of organic produce and sustainable practices but also in the intangible benefits of personal growth, community building, and the reclamation of a narrative that was once defined by controversy and conflict. In taking fans inside Tata Farms, Janelle Brown has not only opened a new chapter in her own life, but has also provided a powerful, inspiring example of how one can transform adversity into opportunity, a reminder that even in the midst of uncertainty and hardship, there is always the possibility of renewal and rebirth, and that with determination, resilience, and a willingness to embrace the slow, deliberate pace of nature, one can build a future that is as enduring as it is beautiful. Even though this project is still in its infancy, it exemplifies Janelle's vision of a life that is based on authenticity, nurtured by hard work, and defined by a commitment to personal and environmental sustainability. This vision provides a beacon of hope and a promise of transformation for anyone who has ever dared to dream of a better, more self-determined future despite the numerous obstacles that lie ahead. In one of the most explosive revelations to emerge from the Sister Wives saga, Cody Brown's last-ditch effort to cheat on Christine using Janelle has become a lightning rod for controversy, sparking intense debate among fans, critics, and even former insiders who now claim that this final act of betrayal epitomizes the culmination of decades of dysfunctional behavior within the Brown family. What unfolds in this narrative is not a simple tale of infidelity but a complex web of manipulation, power plays, and desperate attempts to reclaim control over a relationship that had long been on the rocks, where Cody, feeling cornered by mounting legal battles, emotional fallout, and the gradual distancing of his ex-wives, allegedly saw an opportunity to exploit the long-standing, complicated dynamic between him and Janelle as a means to both assert his dominance and cheat on Christine, whose departure from the family had been as much about reclaiming her self-worth as it was about escaping a system that had consistently placed her in a subordinate role. According to sources close to the family and corroborated by various off-camera interviews, Cody's maneuver was not a spur-of-the-moment lapse but rather a calculated, if ultimately desperate, attempt to re-establish a semblance of control over the narrative of his life, a narrative that, for years, had been dictated by his unilateral decisions, his habitual favoritism, and his unwillingness to truly acknowledge the contributions of his ex-wives. By using Janelle, who, despite her own struggles with the fallout of a plural marriage and her gradual journey toward independence, still remained entangled in the family web as a figure who was both admired for her resilience and criticized for her perceived complicity. In the alleged scheme, Cody reportedly attempted to use Janelle as a pawn in his ongoing feud with Christine, hoping that by engaging in a clandestine relationship with her, he could not only undermine Christine's position but also reinforce his own image as the central, indispensable figure within the family, even as the truth of his actions threatened to unravel the fragile balance that had long sustained his public persona on TLC. This strategy, however, backfired spectacularly, as fans and insiders alike noted that Janelle's resistance and the growing awareness among the other family members rendered Cody's efforts increasingly transparent, igniting a firestorm of criticism both online and in the media. Insiders claim that what began as an attempt to manipulate the delicate equilibrium between loyalty and betrayal ultimately exposed a pattern of behavior that had been festering for years, one where Cody's desperation to retain his grip on a family that was slowly disintegrating led him to make choices that not only betrayed the trust of those closest to him but also contradicted the very principles of love, commitment, and mutual respect that the show once heralded as its core values. Critics argue that by trying to use Janelle as a substitute for the connection he once had with Christine, Cody not only diminished the genuine relationships that had developed over the years but also risked irreparably damaging his reputation as a father and husband, a risk that ultimately became his undoing in the eyes of many longtime viewers. Indeed, the fallout from this incident has been profound, with fans taking to platforms such as Twitter, Reddit, and Instagram to express their outrage and disbelief, citing numerous examples from previous seasons where Cody's decisions had already set the stage for such a betrayal, and now viewing this latest episode as the final straw that confirms what many had suspected all along, that his behavior was not the result of isolated lapses but rather a consistent pattern of exploitation and self-interest. In one widely circulated clip, Cody is seen making cryptic remarks about fixing things and restoring order within the family, comments that, when viewed in the context of his alleged infidelity with Janelle, have been interpreted as desperate attempts to cloak his betrayal in the language of reconciliation and paternal duty, even as the underlying message, one of manipulation and control, became increasingly evident to those who had followed the family's long, painful journey. Meanwhile, Janelle, whose own path has been marked by a gradual emergence from the shadows of Cody's dominance, has reportedly distanced herself from this situation, leaving fans to speculate about her true feelings and whether she might, in time, seek to rectify the role she was unwittingly forced into as a tool in Cody's schemes. Some insiders suggest that Janelle's silence and measured responses indicate a deep internal conflict, as she navigates the dual pressures of protecting her own interests and those of her children while contending with the moral implications of being used as a pawn in a larger power struggle. A struggle that, for Christine, has been nothing short of devastating, as Christine has increasingly voiced her disillusionment and heartbreak over Cody's inability to honor their shared history and the promises of loyalty that once underpinned their marriage. The news of his latest betrayal has served as a stark reminder of the deep emotional wounds that have long festered beneath the surface of the Brown family, wounds that now appear impossible to mend as the cycle of deception and manipulation continues unabated. The public reaction has been multifaceted, with some fans expressing a sense of vindication that justice may finally be served as Cody's true colors are exposed, while others lament the ongoing tragedy of a family torn apart by selfish ambitions and relentless media scrutiny, a tragedy that, despite its frequent dramatizations on screen, is painfully real for those who have lived through the highs and lows of life in a plural marriage. Legal analysts and social commentators have weighed in on this situation as well, noting that Cody's actions, if proven, could have significant implications not only for his personal relationships but also for the broader narrative of sister wives, potentially serving as a catalyst for a long overdue re-examination of the power dynamics that have defined the show from its inception. In this light, the incident is seen not merely as a scandalous footnote in the family's tumultuous history but as a critical turning point that challenges viewers to reconsider the romanticized portrayal of plural marriage and the often hidden realities of living a life under constant public scrutiny, realities that include betrayal, emotional abuse, and the painful recognition that the bonds once celebrated on screen are not immune to the corrosive effects of unchecked power and selfish ambition. As the fallout from Cody's alleged last effort to cheat on Christine using Janelle continues to reverberate through fan communities and the media alike, it becomes increasingly clear that this moment is part of a broader, ongoing process of reckoning within the Brown family, a process in which old wounds are being reopened, alliances are being redrawn, and the long-cherished illusion of family unity is being replaced by a more fragmented, yet perhaps ultimately more honest, portrayal of a group of individuals struggling to find their place in a world that is as unforgiving as it is unpredictable. For many, this incident encapsulates the tragic irony at the heart of the sister-wives narrative, a story that began with the promise of love, acceptance, and the courage to defy societal norms, but which has since become a cautionary tale about the dangers of power imbalances, the perils of unchecked ambition, and the profound personal costs of maintaining a facade of harmony in a family built on compromised loyalties. As the season progresses and new episodes continue to air, viewers will undoubtedly be left to ponder the long-term repercussions of Cody's actions, not only for the immediate future of his relationships with Christine, Janelle, and the rest of the family but also for the broader legacy of a show that has, for nearly 2 decades, held a mirror up to the complexities of modern family life, revealing not only the extraordinary possibilities that arise when individuals dare to live outside conventional boundaries but also the painful, often irreversible consequences when those possibilities are betrayed by self-interest and manipulation. Ultimately, Cody's last effort to cheat on Christine using Janelle stands as a stark reminder that beneath the glossy surface of reality television lies a labyrinth of real emotions, shattered dreams, and the relentless struggle for dignity and respect, a struggle that, regardless of the ratings or the public spectacle, is deeply personal for every member of the Brown family and serves as a powerful call for accountability, transparency, and, ultimately, the hope that one day, truth and healing can prevail over deceit and betrayal.